I signed up to Facebook. And I had finished uni. So yeah, there's been, social media, I think, has been like a real game changer. My name is Denise. I live in Auckland. I've been in digital marketing for over 8 years, in marketing as a profession over 10. Ever since I graduated uni, I've just been in sort of the marketing space. So yeah. So as a digital marketer, I manage a range of online marketing activities. So that includes websites, social media, email. So I love the promotional side of things and getting people sort of into the funnel and creating a journey for them through to sale and conversion and staying on as a customer and bringing them back. So it's really all about creating a useful experience for customers, like no matter what it is I'm promoting, because I've been in such quite a lot of industries, from sort of FMCG, working for Foodstuffs New Zealand, right through to small financial services companies. So yeah, it's all about the customer. Yeah. But I think the changes in websites, it's just been leaps and bounds, like what users can do, what content managers can do. And it's all contributed to just a better experience for the customer at the end of the day. So they're more empowered. They have more choice. I tend to think that anyone in digital marketing has to be sort of an all-rounder. So they need to sort of they can't sort of just specialize in one, especially if they're a manager. So sort of know about how email works, how social media works, how websites work. The analysis part of that, I think, is really key. Someone who can look at the data and figure out, get some insights about, to understand what the customer is doing or what the trends are. Yeah, I think that applies across all the different areas that I sort of mentioned. Yes, but not as an end in itself. A lot of the time, certificates can be just a tick in the box kind of thing, but professional development and just learning, keeping up to date with what's going on, and going to courses, meeting people at those courses, and just discussing what's new, what's going on is really useful. Yeah. I guess it always starts off with email, right, in the morning, and then you sort of, it's like what's great about digital marketing, and I guess marketing even in general, is no 2 days are the same. You're always working on something different. You can sort of work on a project, or you can be working on a campaign, or you can be working on collateral for a program. So it's, your priorities always change, and it's about staying on top of everything. And for me, I'm a list person, so I sort of go through what I'm meant to do. And sometimes it's like, what are the 3 things I want to achieve today, or what are 3 things I don't want to do? So I thought that was a really good way to approach how to work. Yeah, when there's so much on. Yeah. I guess from a high level, I work with CMSs, CRMs, I know, email and social media management platforms. For example, WordPress is very similar to Silverstripe, so the best ones know what they're doing. Yeah, no matter what the brand is. All the developments around AI technology. Yeah, because I guess as we capture more data, it's coming up with ways to analyze it and use it and make it useful. And so all the stuff that's going on in artificial intelligence, or like data scientists, like investment into data scientists. And one recent program that I was involved in with AI was a digital assistant online. So yeah, I mean, conversation and language and trying to replicate a human online is very difficult. There's a lot of training and stuff that you do, and it's still very early stages in that technology. I guess because the technology hasn't really caught up, it's sort of still early stages. There's a lot of manual work still. Yeah, I guess with that technology, you're almost starting from scratch in terms of like teaching it. Teaching it language, because language is so complex. Yeah, it's like teaching a baby, like, because it doesn't know anything, and so that's sort of how you think about it when you first start out a project like that. Like, oh, how do we teach it what we needed to know? And then it comes like a new employee for the business. So if you think about like digital employees, they don't need to they don't need breaks. They're just like online all the time. The scalability of that is, there's a lot of potential there. You sort of don't need to hire people outside of hours, for example. I mean, typical cases is that they might not offer that service, but people still send queries through at like midnight or 2 a.m. And instead of waiting like 48 hours or whatever it is, they can find the answer straight away. Yeah, so it's a really powerful. Yeah. It's a really basic value, but listening and also being really open. So really empathetic traits, I guess. Yeah, it sounds really basic, but like being open and transparent just helps the work go smoother. Yeah, yeah. Like knowing all the facts up front, and then when issues arise, being able to raise that at the right time and not, yeah, I think that's one of the best sort of manager skills, just being like kind and empathetic and being open and trying to put people in your shoes, treating people the way you want to be treated. Yeah, golden rules. Yeah. I think it's like employers say like the attitude of the candidate is really important, but in this, yeah, to mirror that, it's like the culture fit and the team is super important, because that's what makes the environment. Yeah. Enjoy what you do. Have fun. Uh, Keep going, and yeah, the digital thing, there's really something there. It's really exciting. You sort of feel like you're at the forefront of stuff. So just keep going. You learn a lot about yourself and about people along the way. So yeah. It's easy to get pulled into like the latest TikTok or whatever, but and absolutely like explore those because it's like new and exciting, but don't forget that yeah, there's still value to be gained from like something as old as email. It's still one of the biggest ROIs in terms of like getting customers to do stuff, because people like opt in to receive that. So yeah. Whereas like I don't know, with a lot of digital advertising, you're pushing stuff out to people and they might not necessarily want to hear it.